Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's take a look at Euler or the EUL. The token has been doing really well, so I thought I should make a video on it again. I did cover this token a while back, so let's look at it. So this was my analysis from my previous video and it didn't work, so this was not that good. So today we'll look at how it may do or where the token is headed, and we'll also look at some of the news around the Euler token itself. Now, the reason the token has seen this massive surge is easy to understand. The one would be that they just turned like 1 year old, as you can see here. I mean the version 2. And after that, we do have a BitHub listing for the Euler and EUL KRW. I think is most likely the new pair that is pushing the EUL token to a new high, because whenever the token gets listed on the Upbit or even like the BitHub Korea, the token does usually get a lot of trading volume, and that is most likely the reason why the token has seen this massive surge. Even if you look here, the surge did happen like right after the announcement of the listing, so I think that is the most likely reason why the token did go up. Now beside that, they have been having a lot of updates as well. So the Euler did went live on Linea. After that, they were selected in the drip campaign to help supercharge DeFi growth on Ethereum. So that's that. So overall, they have had a lot of updates. So if you don't know what the Euler is, it is basically the lending super app. They also launched Euler Swap as well, so a lot of updates around the Euler itself. And as of now, it is available on like 13 blockchains. They have yet to include Linear here, but overall, it has been doing really well, as you can see here. Now, it has had its problem back. It started from December 2021, as you can see here, and there was an FTX collapse that basically saw that basically crashed the token, and after that protocol got hacked and the TVL went from 277 to as low as 9 million, and after that they kept building and building, and after that, as of now, it's at 1.5 billion. So this is a clear sign that shows that the team has been dedicated to this project and they have been doing really well. So this does show that the token itself does have a really high potential, because despite getting hacked and some other things, it continues to perform. So I would say the token could be a really good buy, and as of now, looking at how its TVL is making new highs, there is a possibility that this token may start getting listed on big exchanges that includes like Bybit, OKX, or even the Binance in the future. That is a possibility, and if that happens, as of now, it is a market cap of like 238 million, and its TVL it's above 1 billion or 1.5 to be exact. So there's a possibility that this token may actually like do 2x or even 3x from here, because its TVL, its market cap is not that high compared to its TVL. So I think there's a possibility that EUL token may actually push as high as $1 billion in this cycle, if that makes sense. Now, beside that, there have been a lot more updates as well. As you can see, Euler partners with USD.ai. There is also like there were some exploits that affected Euler team, but overall, it has been doing really well. They did get listed on the Coinbase as well. Again, I would say a big W for the Euler overall. So again, as of now, if it gets listed on some other big exchanges such as Binance or even Bybit, I think that may push the EUL token to a new high. And the token itself is a governance token, and it is used on the governance, which is basically here. And the governance is really active, as you can see here, a lot of voting happening, and overall, the token itself does have a really good demand. Even if you look at from what they do, basically it is a lending platform, and if you look at the biggest DeFi protocol, it is the lending one, which is the Aave. So there is a possibility that you may basically make it to the top 10 in the future. As of now, the biggest one followed by the Aave is the Morpho, but again there is a possibility that Euler may basically take off, and it is basically trying to do that, as you can see here. Now if we look at how the price is doing, this analysis was a BS. I will just delete it. And as of now, it has been following this trend line from what I can see. So the token is in is in this super trend. So if we just look here, it keeps like hitting these lows, and if like this continues, there's a possibility that, okay, so let me just try to, so if it like keeps continue, and there's a possibility that it may basically go as low as 8.3 or even 8.9 if it doesn't break from here. So there is that possibility, but again it did see a massive breakout. So if we just look here, the token uh, did really break out. So that breakout seems to be really well, as you can see, and because of that we have this massive surge. And again, it depends if we have any follow-up news or not. If we don't see any follow-up news beside this listing, the token may actually go down. That is what I'm looking at. So if that does happen, I would be looking at a retest as low as 8.5. Again, as of now, the token has been like going down, but if we have any follow-up news, there is a possibility that it may be headed towards like as high as $16, or even like if it can stay above 12.9, we could see it surge as high as $15 is a possibility. Again, it does need to basically stay above this level, which is around 12.9, because that is again a resistance that it continues to reject from, as you can see here. Now if we are planning to get this token, as of now, of course it is a bit dangerous, but again it is a bit risky. But again, if you're planning to get this token, I think the best entry would be somewhere around 11.4 or even like 9.9 is the best entry. And if you can wait a bit, you can basically get this on this trend line. So somewhere around like I would say 8.5 or even 8.4 seems to be the best entry. So I think somewhere in between $8 to $9 is really good entry for the token, and the token is doing really well. At least if we look at its overall trend, it seems really bullish. So if somehow they get some follow-up news, I think the token may be heading towards a new all-time high, and I wouldn't be surprised if it like becomes 2x from here. So like if it can go like as high as 16 or even $24, I think that is a possibility, because even if you look here back in 2021, STVL peaked somewhere around 225, and if you look at its price, it actually peaked above, like if you look here, the price basically peaked around $12. So as of now, its TVL just hit a new all-time high. It's at 1.5 billion. So I will not be surprised if it like does 2x or even 3x from here. So like $24 or even $36 is a possibility for this token if this alt season continues to go up. But if we do see a crash in the market, I think the best entry for this token is going to be around $9 to $8. Anyways, this was it. I will be back. No, thanks for watching.